Good afternoon, everyone. Chris Allen here with your weather blast for this last day of May, May 31st, Tuesday. Yeah, it's been a couple of days since I've done a weather blast. A little out of pocket because of the severe weather that we had last week and then the holiday, and just decided to take a break. But back into session this afternoon. Going to make it quick, going to make it snappy because it's hot and humid, and frankly, we all just need to stay cool. Well, let's take a look at mesonet temperatures as of 2 p.m. across south central Kentucky, and that tells the story. Upper 80s, low 90s, and then you throw in the humidity, or the dew points, well into the low 70s, and you get heat index levels making those numbers you see there feel like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a few 100-degree heat index temperatures, at least on the Mesonet network this afternoon. The reason, as we look at the surface map, high pressure is in control, big dome of it. Over the southeast, it's, giving us the nice weather, but it's also making things kind of oppressive. We've got a lot of low-level moisture left over from previous rains. The ground is still wet, and then you get the heat in here, and that heats everything up, and that moisture lifts. But we've had a warm air cap or lid on the atmosphere, and that's prevented any thunderstorms from forming. But you see a cold front out west of us, and that's where thunderstorms are firing today, but mainly in the upper plains and the Midwest. That's where the low pressure center is negatively tilted. In other words, it's kind of leaning back to the left. That means it's fairly potent, at least up there, but on this end of the front, as it's running into that ridge of high pressure, it's lost a lot of its punch. I mean, it's just hardly anything there. So as it moves east, it's going to continue to lose its punch. About the best we can hope for out of this would be like a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. And I was noticing just a few minutes ago, there are those towering cumulonimbus clouds that are out there. We may see an isolated shower or two this afternoon, and really, beginning this afternoon and for the rest of the work week, I would not discount at least a 5 to 10% chance somebody out there is going to get a pop-up shower thunderstorm. In fact, here is tomorrow's map. Actually, this is, 1 a.m., 6Z, Wednesday. That's early tomorrow morning. The cold front makes its approach, but again, you see very little moisture. The moisture outlined in that little green line that you see surrounding the front. Notice how close it's just right there at the front and really no place else. Then as we move on to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, Wednesday, 12Z time, you see the front coming on through, and that's about when the front will pass. There will be a little less humidity, I think, behind the front, but not for long. Maybe for tomorrow afternoon, and that's it. After that, it's just going to stay hot and stay humid. But I think even that is going to be limited. Long-range forecasts are hinting that we're going to see another spell of cool air and maybe more severe weather. This is only early June, and we're still in the throes of severe weather season. I honestly don't think we're done with severe weather. This temporary heat up is just temporary. Keep that in mind. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. 92s, 93s, and 94s. Well, look at it. 92s, 93s, and 94s. That's all that's there. Overnight lows in the 70s. Slight chance of a shower. We put in 20% for tomorrow afternoon, but I think we could see a 5 to 10% chance even this afternoon somewhere in the WBKO viewing area. All of our 18 counties that we serve, somewhere, somebody may get a shower. And we may end up adding that little chance for the rest of this week into the weekend. I know, a big weekend, 400-mile yard sale along the length of 6880 and Glasgow Highland Games, Crusade for Children, all that happening this weekend. But it's going to be your typical almost July, early August type weekend here in South Central Kentucky. Do your best to stay cool. Check on the pets and the elderly. Check on people that maybe, your neighbors that, they don't have an air conditioner. Maybe take them a fan. A box fan costs $10, $15. It's not a big deal. Just go take them a fan. Get them some Gatorade, get them some water, something. Let's help them out. Let's look out for each other. All right, you guys stay cool. I know you are already, but I mean, cool. Temperature cool. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back, AM Kentucky Live at 5:30. Weather shouts anytime. Weather blast again tomorrow afternoon. And, of course, Twitter feeds and Facebook and the blog and all that good stuff. Know the weather before it knows you. I'm Chris Allen with your Weather Blast for this Tuesday. God bless.